Harvey's Reef. As you can see, I have a new device that I've been added to the tank, and it's the Alkatronic Alkalinity monitor. And this thing does automatic alkalinity tests, which I'm hoping will fix my problems with the STN and RTN, although I think really those were caused by tin. But just to be sure, this thing keeps my alkalinity rock solid. So it pumps water into this testing vial, and it's not too loud. It sounds loud on this video just because the speaker is here, but it's a little louder than I'd like. But you can see that it's got the little spinning stir stick, and it's adding reagent, and it goes by a pH change, so it's got a pH probe in there. And then by how much reagent is added before the pH changes, it's able to determine the alkalinity. And you can set it to run anywhere from once a day to, I have it going every 4 hours. And I was going to wait for the Trident, but I went ahead with this one just because, one, I don't want to wait. Two, I don't want to upgrade my Neptune. I've got the old version. And three, the reagent for this thing is only $6 to $8 a month. It comes in bulk, and you mix it, and it's very, in my opinion, that's a pretty economical price to have 6 alkalinity tests a day. The other great thing about this thing is if my alkalinity is low, I've got it set to go between a certain range. So if it's low, it will dose alkalinity solution. And it's just plain old BRS 2-part alkalinity solution that it doses. And if it goes too high, there's this Bluetooth plug down here, and that actually turns off the peristaltic pump to my calcium reactor. And you could use this with any system, with a dosing pump or whatever, and it could shut those off also. But for mine, it shuts off the calcium reactor so that it doesn't allow it to go too high. So it's basically got one tube there that brings tank water in. It's got one tube that brings the wastewater out, which I put directly back in the aquarium, because it's all natural stuff, and they say it's safe, totally safe to go back in the aquarium. And then it's got another one to bring the reagent in, and then another tube that brings the alkalinity solution in, and then another one that pumps the alkalinity solution to the tank. So for me, this thing was easy to set up. I looked at all the different alkalinity monitors that are available now, and if you read through the threads on Reef to Reef, most of those have quite a few complaints setting them up. But this one, everybody is really happy with. And so I went with this one, and I've been super happy with the thing. It's expensive up front, but the service that they've given, I can text the guys off of their Facebook page, and they immediately respond with a message, and they've been very, very helpful. And it only took me a couple of hours to get this thing up and going, and I'm totally confident in it. It keeps my alkalinity numbers just rock solid. And I'll show some graphs on here of where my alkalinity's been and how it's tested. And then it's, just forgive the ugly reagent cup, but that's the solution I came up with. You have to have the reagent pretty close to the machine or it can get bubbles in the line, and that does mess up the accuracy of the device. So I just hung it on a board and screwed it into the wall with this Velcro, and it works. It's not beautiful, but it works, and this is in a back closet that nobody ever sees. So anyhow, probably some of you more OCD reefers, it will give nightmares to, but for me, this works. Well, I hope you guys like this. If you have any questions about this device, let me know. I'm happy to answer anything and tell you my opinions of it. I'll give you an honest review, but honestly, I just can't say enough good things about it. I'm very happy with it. I don't know if I'll ever go with the Trident on any of my systems, but I'm really happy with this thing. There's a cloud service, so you can always check your numbers from the cloud. I can run a test from work. Anytime I'm worried about it, I can take a look, and you can see it just finished reading, and my alkalinity is 8.41. So, super happy with it. Let me know if y'all have any questions. Please like and subscribe.